Well, hello everybody, and welcome again to another quick reaction with Game On with Yassine. I could not really miss this opportunity. I needed to talk about the referee performance in this game. I believe he was terrible, and this is why, as they say in mixed martial arts, don't not leave it to the judges. I believe that the referee robbed Liverpool today. He made so many mistakes, and actually, he made so many mistakes in both sides for Liverpool and for Everton. So I think they need to be something needs to happen. When referees really screw up like this, because this is a huge game in the Premier League. Losing points can hurt you really bad, especially when the teams lose the Premier League with 1 point or 2 points, like what happened to Liverpool in the past against Manchester City, or what happened for Arsenal, or between what happened between Arsenal and Man City last year, 2 points. So these points make a lot of difference. And I believe the Liverpool fans are very, very furious with the referees' decisions. But at the same time, Liverpool did not really show up well yesterday. They weren't able to control the game very well. I mean, they had control of the ball, but they couldn't control the game. They couldn't put their domination on Everton. So this is something that they need to work on. And I understand as I said in the previous video, I think the derby had so much to do with it, because derbies always have that extra emotional and mental and psychological pressures. So I think that played something into it, and also the sensitivity of the game. However, the referee, I can't remember his name, Oliver, I think, something like that. I don't like to remember names for referees, because when I see them, or when I see their names and I know they are refereeing a game, I care so much about. Makes me more nervous. Anyway, so this guy, he was what can I say? He lost control of the game. He gave a red card to Arne Slot, and I read online that he gave him a red card, maybe because of the way he shook his hand. I don't think. I didn't see that the handshake was that long to give a yellow card a red card to Arne Slot. I think Arne Slot was very, very unhappy today, or unhappy with the way things went for them. So I guess there are many things that Arne Slot and Liverpool needs to think about going forward, because such performances are really hard to what can I say, to control. And also, you can drop points like this, and it will affect you in the long run. As we said in the previous video, it is still 7 points ahead of Arsenal, but things can go bad. And on the other hand, Arsenal, we just learned that Havertz was injured, and that's adding injury, or adding salt to injury for Arsenal. So yeah, I know he is not one of the best, what can I say, attackers in the world, but he can make difference, especially when he actually has opportunities. That's the thing. When a player has opportunities, they can hurt you sometimes, and he was able to score many times with Arsenal this year. So that's something maybe good for Liverpool. On the other hand, I believe that teams and fans from all different teams, they need, when referees make stupid mistakes, they need to make sure that they talk about it. Even though if you have a channel that supports a certain team, you need to be honest with yourself and objective, and talk against the referee. Be honest, because that way, especially if you have a big channel, you can get heard, like people can hear you and maybe have influence on what's happening. If you just take the win and don't say anything about it, or say something that doesn't make sense, that you kind of help in this situation. Like as one of the videos I did before, I gave an example of Arteta. I think last year, when Liverpool had an opportunity, or actually they scored, but for and the score was correct. I can't remember against who. And Arteta was asked, but there was miscommunication between the VAR and what can I say, and the referee on field, and they didn't give that goal to Liverpool. And Arteta said that, oh yeah, this is football, and this is sometimes how things are. I think that's a bad way of thinking. I know you want Liverpool to drop points, but you need to be professional when it comes to these things, because at the end of the day, it can come back and bite you too. So, and that's what happened to Arsenal this year. They've been complaining so much about refereeing and VAR and stuff like that. So that's what I was just talking about. When things like this happen, when referees makes mistakes, everybody needs to make them responsible. Especially now, they have they use the VAR, like they are not. They have a video. They can just rewatch the game. Like sometimes, why doesn't the referee go and check the foul against Konate? There was a shove there, but Konate in that game, or at that time of the game, he didn't, like what can I say? He didn't stop. He didn't fall. Like, that's something you need to pay attention to as a player. You know, um, if it is like really late in the game, like few seconds left, and somebody pushes you, you need to fall. You can't like keep going. Be honest in that situation. Keep going. If I know you're a strong guy, and maybe a shove like that wouldn't make you fall, but you need to think about the situation of the game, because if you fall, I think if you fell in that situation, especially the referee maybe will take extra time to look at the screen, maybe, or take time because he didn't look at the screen. Take time to look at the screen and see what exactly happened. And I think that comes with experience. So players in those situations, they need to be aware of this. Fantastic finish from Everton. Actually, the goal was beautiful. I wouldn't. What can I say? I wouldn't forget. I wouldn't forget to say that. On the other hand, was it a fair result for the game? I would say yes, it was a fair result based on the performance of Liverpool and some players. Like, as I said in my previous video, Diaz was not helping. Like, I think Liverpool is struggling with number 9. Salah cannot score all the games for you. You need somebody to help, and that's what we saw in the past. So many players were not in the past. I mean, in the maybe like last month, many players were scoring. Now, if you look, yesterday, Luis Diaz had one opportunity very close and he wasted it. Then you needed McAllister and Salah to save the day. So again, do not leave it for the judges. They will hurt you. They will think about a lot of things before making the right decision, because of either the pressure from media or social media nowadays, or I don't know, or something else in their heads. So again, I believe that the referee was terrible. He needs maybe to go down. Maybe, I don't know. He needs maybe some training or something, and then hopefully he can get his head together. And I wish that again, what I hope from everybody who supports football, if the referee makes mistakes, you need to make sure that you say it. Don't hide it, because your team was benefiting from that. Anyway, I can see there's so many things, especially from watch-alongs, where people are very like passionate about their team, and they say things like, sometimes like, man, like, what are you saying? Like, it's so funny to see like people, how biased they are, but that's our nature. Anyway, I wanted to do this quick video this morning, because I felt like there was a need to touch base on it, because I felt yesterday I didn't really I explained it, but I didn't feel like I explained it better. Again, thank you so much. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.